I started off as a visual artist. I was a painter growing up, and I never considered myself a dancer, but my first introduction to dance, I was a popper growing up. I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. My father is from Hawaii. My grandmother's Kauai, my grandfather the Philippines, but my mother was from Oakland, and she's a Portuguese, French, Native American mix. And so, for me, I'm like the epitome of multiracial. Sometimes I open my eyes and I see the ghost-ridden woods and the downtrodden woods of the urban and suburban streets, the house of erratic. You know, what actually returned me back to my roots, my native roots, is I found Malonga Cascalor. Do you guys know Malonga Cascalor? And he introduced me to drumming and dancing. And I would take care of the kids of that community, and in exchange I would learn from the master teachers. And through that I refound my native roots. Of an unborn child's heart beating, yes it's beating, booming, burning as the mother pushes of blood pulses. You know, I started finding, like, when I'd go back home to the islands, or I'd come back to California, and I started traveling all around the world, what I found that was going on is like reggae and hip-hop seemed to be a universal language between the peoples, and I started studying folkloric music too, folkloric music and dance. And I found popping, and for me that reality was, it was social. We go to the corner and we kick it on the corner at the DJ's house, you know? And it was a way for us to, you know, we would battle each other. It was right on the bus line, so people would see us battling, they'd hop off the bus line and come join us. And you know, I was growing up with a partner, a dance partner, and we'd go to schools and battle. And she passed on. She's actually a huge inspiration of why I do what I do. I come from very strong indigenous roots, and there is an essence of that zone that is the essence of life. And as a visual artist, I was actually a dancer too before I got into music, and refining ceremony, and then getting into singing and poetry. There's this zone that you can tap into, and I'm sure everybody in this room knows it. Hurricanes blowing, tornadoes spin, lightning strikes, bumping from the inside. The earthquake shakes, so the children always say. That zone, that space, that essence, that is when you open your crown to let that portal come through and let the ancestors come through you, I give my life to that. And if I can take that channel and be of service to my community, that is my passion, and it's to give back to my peoples that I lost along the way. And also because the latter part of my upbringing, I was brought into an all-white neighborhood to help get my life back together. And I got to experience very drastic realities of what was going on in America. And I just want to offer myself up to be a world bridger to help fuse how we can all help each other, no matter what color.